Okay, so just a quick rundown here. This is the sink for processing black and white prints. There's a tray of developer, a tray of stop bath, a tray of fixer, and then a wash tray to end the process. And then they hang outside to dry. This is an enlarger. This is where the negatives go when we make our enlargements. Negatives go up in the top here. This is the negative carrier. The film will go in here. Slide in there. There is a lamp. Light passes through. Light passes through the negative, and then below there is a lens. I'll move that filter out of the way. The lens projects the image down onto the easel. Okay, so I have my film loaded up in the top of the enlarger. Got the lights off in the darkroom, so we just have the red safe lights. And I'm going to turn the enlarger on, and there in the easel you see the enlarged image. This is what we are going to print. What I will do in a few seconds is set a sheet of paper down, run a quick test, and then I'll take you over to the developing tray so that you can see how this plays out. It's pretty exciting though. So the first thing I need to do is make a test to determine the correct exposure time. My paper is already loaded in the easel. I couldn't hold the camera and manipulate the easel. I'll show you how that works a little later. But what I'm going to do is cover the print with a card. Excuse me while I lay my card down here. And I'm covering all except one part of the paper. I'm going to turn my enlarger on for 5 seconds. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. And now I'm going to move the card and do it again. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. And I do it again. So you can see what I'm getting here is a series of times. That's got 5, this now has 10, that end now has 15. Slide this one more time. Expose it again. So now I'll have a strip with 5, 10, 15, and 20. And I will do this one more time. And I will have a strip with a 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 second exposure. Now to processing. So now we're going to process the paper. I have 3 small trays set up today. And I'm going to put the paper first in the developer for 2.5 minutes. And within the first 30 seconds or so, you'll see the image appear. Stop bath for 30 seconds to end the development, and fixer for 2 minutes to make the image permanent. And then behind us is a water bath, a wash bath, to clean the chemistry off the print. So let me check my time, and so I know where I am, and here we go. Print goes in. Rock the tray back and forth relatively quickly. You'll see an image begin to appear. It will be faint at first. I think you can see it just beginning to form now. And what you'll see on this image is a series of stripes. The lightest on the far right is the 5 second image. Next to it is the 10, 15, 20, 25 at far left end. We'll develop this for 2.5 minutes, turn the lights on, we'll take a look, and we'll see which time looks like it's going to give us the best print. 1 minute has gone by. Give you a quick look here. See the images coming up. I'm going to flip this over for just a minute. These overhead lights can be a little harsh sometimes. Now you see we can do this in this sodium light, this orange light. We can't develop film in this light. Film has to be developed in complete darkness. That's why we use the developing tank. The process is essentially the same. Developer, stop, fix, wash. Times are different. It's a little bit different developer. Ooh, so now look how dark this has gotten in the first minute and a half. So you'll see that it's going to be probably somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds. Looks like it's going to be our correct printing time. So we're just at about 2 minutes now. Let this go for another 30 seconds or so. And then we'll move it to the stop bath. Now this photo paper is not the same stuff that you use in an inkjet printer. Well, it kind of is. It's the same paper, but and the same sort of gelatin pad on the top. 30, okay, going in the stop bath. But this paper, the gelatin pad on top, which would absorb the ink from an inkjet printer, is in this photo paper impregnated with silver. So you place this paper in an enlarger and expose it to light, and the silver turns black. Now you can't make a darkroom print with inkjet paper, and you can't make an inkjet print with photo paper. The basic paper is the same, the coating over the top is the same, but it's like the difference between apples and lawnmowers. You just can't substitute one for the other. So we're in our fixer now. How's that for a philosophical statement? We're in our fixer now, and we'll be here for 2 minutes. And what I'm going to do is move this tray slightly, move these back. I'm going to bring this up so you can see it a little bit better. And since it's in the fixer now, we can turn the lights on. And we'll take a quick look. And see how this print looks. Okay, so lights are coming on. Watch your eyes. Whew. Wow, it's bright all of a sudden. I'll set the image in this tray so I can kind of hold it up for you. 5 seconds, 10, 15. You can see at 10 seconds it's already getting pretty dark. 5 seconds, it's got some nice rich blacks to it. The highlights look pretty clear. At 10 seconds, it's already starting to get really blocked up and dark. So I'm guessing 5 seconds might be the right time. Could be a little longer, could be 6 or 7 seconds, but I'm gonna go with 5. We're just gonna see how 5 looks. So I'm going to put another piece of paper in the easel, print the entire image for 5 seconds, and we'll see what develops. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Okay, I put a fresh piece of paper in the enlarger, exposed the entire thing for 5 seconds, and now it goes in the developer for 2.5 minutes. I'm really sorry you're missing this right now. This is, it's the best part. I mean, it's the best part of the entire program. We're about 45 seconds in. The image is just starting to appear. Very often, people will be tempted to take a look at that image and think that they've done something wrong. But you have to let it go the entire 2.5 minutes. It takes that long for all the black silver particles to move within the matrix of the gelatin and find each other and stick together. So if you don't give it that 2.5 minutes, you're not giving your image enough time to form the really rich black. And we'll keep it under kind of this quiet, constant agitation. Keep Fresh Developer moving across the surface of the print. Wow, look at that. It is going to be so beautiful. All right, so we're coming up on 2 minutes now. And I know there was a question last week about the digital image and the sharpness that we got from the digital camera. And that has mostly to do with the lens, better glass, better pictures. All right, we're coming up on 2.5 minutes. But myself, I say, I don't even care because this is better. All right, put it in the fix. Let that sit in the fix for a minute or two. We'll turn the lights on again. See what kind of craziness we have created. I think you're going to like this. I think you're going to like this print a lot. I think I'm going to like this print a lot. If it turns out as nice as I think it will, I might actually try a larger version of this. All right, so we've been in the fixer for about a minute. We want to let it go at least 2, 3 would be better. I'm going to turn the lights on so we can see what's happening. All right, watch your eyes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, lights are on. Look at that print. Can this kid cook or can he not? Okay. It's going to look a little funky because it's wet. Now you'll see if I move this a little closer. Oh, there we go. You see the black border? That's the outside edge of the negative. That's that clear film. I set the easel so the easel is slightly larger than the negative itself. So it printed some of the clear film around the outside edge. So you can make sure to get the reflection off here. Tell me that is not like the awesomest thing, right? All right, that, my friends, is a black and white enlargement.